let's talk about it. Come over and let us look into this. Yeah, come over and let's disclose this. Yeah, for the royal self. Precept has to be upon precept. Line to upon line. Yeah. And take lead to here. And take lead to there. And take lead to here. And get lead to there. Precept has to be upon precept. Line has to be upon line. Lead you, yeah. Lead you over there. In the Rabashantu. In the Rabayantu. In the Rekazinde. Light him that have wisdom. Calculate. In the Rekazinde. Light him that have wisdom. Calculate. Light him that have wisdom. Hey. Calculate. The mystery is before you, is before me. The mystery is before you. Standing on our face, right here. Standing on our face. Oh, yeah. The mystery of Mohammed. The mystery of Mohammed. Yeah, Allah seven, Narabayantu, standing before our face. Yeah, standing before our face. Yeah, and the letter N in Oroba say, and the letter M, Mama Yantoro, man of sin. Man of sin, and man of sin is over here, and Lord abomination of the whole world. Second to the last letter, second to the last letter, Noah's letter, yeah. Allah abomination, yeah. Allah abomination, Allah abomination, Allah abomination, Allah abomination, yeah. In Araba say, Allah abomination, Allah abomination, oh, Riboyantalabe, bestiality, homosexuality, yeah, lesbianism, pedophilia, necrophilia, yeah, prostitution, marabaya, nasantaba, masantara, yeah, masekera, yeah, idolatry, masantabu, yeah, neribase, yeah, masantare, mashantala, yeah. Second to the last letter, second to the last letter is an abomination. Second to the last letter, oh, Yarabu saying idolatry, fornicator, polyandry, polygyny, polygamy, all this polo, all this polo, all this polo, yeah, all this polo, all this polo, all this polo, equals to Allah paradise. Muhammad, you're no praise. I'm out of this.
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yehovah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend your family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. And just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decode the end times prophecies, signs and dreams in preparing people by the house for the returning of King Yahushua. Oh, Robo Shandaya Baba, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due all glory, worship, wealth, power, honor, exaltation. Oh, Ribo Shandaraba, praise, oh yes, Ribabo Sikaya Baba Yondo, riches to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah, the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever ablaze one, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah, the very pure energy of Abba Yahuwah. Oh yes, Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid, your eternal Isha, because you are my eternal Ish. Oh, Ribo Yantarabo Sekeyabo. Yes, this is a thought, for a living, or a breath, to be pondered over. All right, now, like I always love to say, trumpets or sounds precede every single movement of Abba Yehovah. He has never ever, for no reason acted in secret, not at all. He said before it happened, resound it with a voice of trumpet right on the street, okay? Yes, the voice of Abba Yehovah is like a city, built atop of a hill. Atop of the hill, every eyes must see, like every single one, sees the cloud. All right now, no excuses. You heard it so loud and so clear, like I do. Everyone simply, heard it. All right, now what are we doing over here? that which Abba has already predicted, given to you and me to be watching over or watch for, right in Shemot 34 verses 10. That is what we are resounding over here with the voice of trumpet. It's how we should sound it, very loud, right on the street. That's what we are doing over here. That which Abba has already, spoken is about to come. And what was that? Yes, the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. It is a unique glory reserved in these last days. And Yahushua said this, generation will not, Oribo Shanda Baba. They will not, Orimo Shanda. We are the generation, the very last generation, to see the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. He said, we shall not pass away. When you begin to see things like this and like that, a new might come, just simply know my coming is right at the door, knocking. And this generation, such generation shall not pass away. They are the one to see, the coming of King Yahushua HaMashiach. He came in those days. When he came in those days, he came like a baby. Yes, filthy men, the Roma, Empire let their filthy hands on him. But now he's coming, Have you ever seen where the lion, roar? He's coming as a full grown-up man. He's coming with the power of his divinity. Rikoski, put your house in order. Horrible Santa, for you not to miss his mercy. Put your house in order. Except you want to fight. And how are you going to fight? Yes, when you break his law. He gave us the Shabbat. He walked and he gave us the Shabbat, not Abba Yahuwah. He himself, Yahushua HaMashiach, is the one. The very Messiah you claim to know. You worship whom you know not. He's the one who gave you and me Shabbat. He walked from day 1 to day 6. And on the 7th, he rested. He did it. Not Abba Yahuwah. He, Messiah, did it. He did it. He gave you Shabbat because he rested on the Shabbat. He resurrected on the Shabbat. Think not that I've come to abolish, but rather to fulfill. You believe the crap of Jesus. You believe the crap of Allah. No nonsense over here. No crap, okay? Now, lest I forget this. The Ruach HaKodesh has already said this to you and me. Let him that have ear, hear what he himself has already said to you and me. Why did he say so? Do you not have ear? Everyone do. Of course, we do have ear. Orobo Shandarabe is speaking of spiritual ears. A circumcised ear that is going to be hearing a righteous voice. What is righteous voice? Think not that I've come to abolish, but rather I've come to fulfill. And what is the criteria? That it is being done until the heaven and the earth is no more. Until the heaven and the earth is no more. And Revelation 21 says, I saw the new heaven and the new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth is no more. Is no more. Then the royal law is done and accomplished and fulfilled. No, excuse me, it's not. Only the princely side has already been fulfilled. The kingly side, that's what we are waiting for. That's what we are preparing for. And you now begin to believe the voice of Jesus, the voice of destruction that said that I abolished and nailed to the cross. Yes, that is the voice of dragon. Here come again Allah the dragon. When the first woman heard the voice of Allah the dragon, right in Genesis 3, she go for him. Okay, she simply go for him. And to my perplexity, the largest religion on earth is hearing that same voice again, and followed by the second largest religion on earth again, Islam, hearing that voice again. And in fact, third part of humanity is hearing that voice of all cleanliness. It is all cleanliness. It is all cleanliness. It is the voice that abolished the royal law. That is the voice you are hearing again. Okay, so put your house in order. Meriko Shantayababu Ribobo Santa. There's here time for you. Before it surface, put your house in order. Get rid of any stain in your garments, because the groom is almost here. The bridegroom is almost here. Yehukanai said, I am the one whose voice is heard where? In the wilderness. We are in the wilderness. In fact, the whole world is wilderness. We are in Babylon. And this is the voice of Yehukanai, preparing the way for Yahushua HaMashiach. Yes, least I forget this. And the signs of the last days. It says something very, very deep.
You can't obviously believe that Watchman, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you.
Hey guys, the gig is up. I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The name and identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella, who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter, as long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
All right, now, prior to this, let us, get a precept. Here I am, Revelation 12, now I read. And the great dragon is Allah, okay? The God of Islam. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent, where? Genesis 3. That is his old origin. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. Yes, they are together in one tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which deceiveth, you see now, the whole world, okay? Minus Crystal Hinome, the whole world, minus Islam, the whole world, minus Christianity, the whole world, minus Synagogue Satan, the whole, everyone, including me, yes. But I just Baruch Abba Yehovah for helping me out of great deception, out of that Sunday madness, out of the madness of Jesus, your Easter, your goddess of fertility, your January 1st, all your nonsense, total garbage you are keeping. I bless her. I once did it for about 6 to 7 years. Yes, he once laid his filthy hands on me, but I'm out. I also try and, play your own part, study the royal law and see everything the Christian don't practice. If you will found it in the royal law, take it tithe as money, sowing seed as money, What? First, what? Fruit? Every. All right now. Every one of you has been deceived. He was cast out into the earth. Israel is Allah, okay? And his coven is right in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca. You can find him over there. And his angels, did you get what? And his angels were cast out with him. Who is his angel? Just look at Christianity, they are his angel, okay? The Islam, they are also his angels. Why? Because angel, don't treat people the way the Christian don't, is treating people. You can't be angel buy for private jet. No. You can't be angel in the first place to buy private jet. What? You can't be angel try to even acquire, 2-3 cars. You can't. No. Angel, okay, for the sake of movement, you can only have 1 car. Okay, this car is old. Let me also change to new one. Yes, you can do something like that. That is what angel does to fax, going, whatever. You can't be angel, just have it for private jet. Even have it just one. You can't be angel. Have a university the poor cannot attend. No, you can't be angel. Horrible Shandai Baba. Mind the money from the poor. You can't. Angel don't do that. If you want to know what angel does, go to Acts of Apostle chapter 4, take it from 33 or so, way down to 37. Go to Acts of Apostle chapter 6, read it all chapter 6. That is what angel does, okay? Matthew 24:24, I read. For there shall arise false Messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, and they shall deceive the very elect, okay? So right now, what do they call them? Not fetish priests, okay? False Messiahs. Messiah simply means Messiah, okay? So these people, this demon that is going to be, deceiving the whole world is going to be claiming to be the Messiah. And he said many, many. What is the many now? Christendom, Islam, okay? Not just one part at all. Now, and also called their carriers, false Messiah. Even though they are going to be doing great signs and wonders, but still, it never called them, fetish prince. It's they call them prophet. What is the office of prophet? Not to get revelation up there and bring it down over here. To take the mind of Abba Yehowa and disclose it to humanity. Meanwhile, this false prophet, they are getting the mind of the dragon and disclosing to humanity. That's the office of a prophet. Like the mad one that brought this Quran. That is the mystery we want to look into now. All right. So that's what it does. That was why he said, they are angels. His angels were also cast out with him. They said he's a demon. All right. So how do you know now? It is demon that masquerades as an angel of light. Okay. Just like the one that gave Muhammad, the one they are calling Jubre. Jubre is a demon, but he masquerades as an angel. Okay. All right now. With this being said, we are always out each Shabbat. Every now and then, our mouth, always open wide for the sake of the elect. Because a great and a wondrous stipulation has been made, given unto them, extended unto them by Abba Yehowa in his infinite mercy. So that is why they are the reason we talk. Also the chosen Gentiles, okay? They are the reason we talk. Every now and then try to expose, the lies of, all these folly deities. If it were possible, utterly it isn't possible, for them all. For them to be deceived utterly, no, it is not possible. So that's why we are doing what we are doing. So for you not to get carried away because they are doing wonders, no, they must be doing wonders. Family, they must be doing wonders. If they are not doing wonders, therefore Messiah has, predicted a lie of which, he cannot lie. All these false prophets and their false Messiah, bastard Jesus, he must be doing wonders. They must. Okay, that fulfilled biblical end time prophecies, if it fulfills it, okay? So right now, with this being said, we are going to unveil our message or the mystery today from the heavenly, from Abba Yehowa. Maker and people, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yehowa with this breathful, life-giving, resurrecting message titled for you and me. Maybe you see it already. The mystery of Muhammad. We want to dig again into the head of Allah. We want to enter again into the head of Allah and dig it out. So we are entering right now into the head of Allah and dig it out again and dig it out. We have been digging it out. I promise to do a message, that is going to be empowering women. Maybe if you listen to the the one I did last Shabbat, title, I think, the mystery of Friday or Friday or Friday's Day, okay? Friday, okay? I said I'm going to be doing, a message, to unveil again the mystery of a wife. All right? What does it contain? But Abba Yehowa said, no, put that down. You need to dig into the head of Allah again. And next week, we are also digging again into the head of Allah. And next 2 weeks, I think that is going to be, the last for now. Okay? So he said I should drop that first. So that is going to be next 3 weeks now, I think so. If other mystery, Abba Yehowa points me to other wickedness in all these folly deities. So right now, I wanted to do that mystery. Said no, first of all, unveiled the mystery of Muhammad. Okay, so in case you see me that is like I should change that mind, I am not the one. Abayowa asked me to drop that first and unveil the mystery of, we are into Islam. So finish before you also go other parts. So we are still over there this week. Next week we are also over there again. Next 2 weeks we are also over there. I think next week is going to be the final for now. If another one, that is what I said. So right now the mystery. Titled for you and me right in the heavenly cut room of Abba Yehovah. The mystery of Muhammad. It is an abomination of desolation here on earth. Part 1. It's going to be having 1 and 2. That is what I know for now. Maybe 3, I don't know, but 100%. In fact, 1,000,000,000% is part 1 and 2. That is what I know for now. Okay, if there's any reason to extend it to 3, I will also let you know when, unveiling the second part or part 2. But for now, I know it is 1 and 2. So right now, this is the mystery. The mystery of Muhammad. It is an abomination of desolation on earth. Okay, part 1. So right now, let's, do some presentation. Yes. All right, now, family, before we go unveiled these mysteries, let us first of all, it's like I'm so much in love with the royal law. I'm sorry. Let us set the stage, with Deborah 32, 1 to 4. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak and hear. I'm sorry. I take it again. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender heart, and as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of Yehovah. Okay, that's what we are doing over here, as our Adonai, Yahushua HaMashiach, has taught us. Okay, he said, I come in my Father's name. He did not come with, he don't have a name. Every, every son or whatever goes by their father's name. They carry their father's name. Only bastards don't. Jesus is a bastard. That is why he don't carry the name. He don't have a father. Oh, my father. I'm sorry. He don't have a father. That is why he don't call Yehovah. That is why he said he's Jesus, because he don't have a father. Yahushua do. He does have a wonderful and eternal father, which is called Yehovah. And his name is Yahushua. Yehovah simply means I am that I am. That's it. And Yahushua simply means I am that I am. Salvation. That's it. He said, I come in my father's name. John 5:43. Jesus is a bastard. That is why they did not come. Allah is a bastard. That is why he said is Allah. Muhammad is a bastard. That is why Allah is God. We don't know who is Allah. Allah is a cause, okay? Because I will publish the name of Yehovah. Exactly what I'm doing over here. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. Are you ready to do that? He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment. That's correct. A Elohim of truth. That is correct. And without iniquity. That is correct. Just and right is he. Allah is a God of iniquity. Jesus is a man of sin. Fact. Yes, not Abba Yehovah. His words are yea and amen, eternal. So family, before we get started, let us again look into what is the royal law for and how does it play out in your life and my life. All right, now point 1. It functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yehovah and his people Israel. Point 2. It outlines, when I'm saying Israel, including the grafted in Gentile, okay? We only have 1 tree, not 2 tree. I can't write Israel and Gentiles, not at all. When we are talking about Israel, include Gentile, the grafted in one, not the pork-eating Christian, okay? Point 2. It outlines how the marriage would function. Its stipulation and what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. Point 3. Its precept describe how the marriage would function. Point 4. What picture tells what marriage life would be like. Point 5. Its judgment describe how each of the party would relate to each other. Point 6. For either party to violate this agreement, violate the marriage itself. Point 7. For the groom promised never to violate because the groom is Abba Yehovah himself. You don't have the appetite, excuse me, not to say, I once said Shabbat is perpetual. No, now it is Sunday. No, he can't do that. That would be unrighteous one. Okay. Therefore, he is not worthy to be praised. He is not worthy to be worshipped. If you can say this today and tomorrow, say another thing. Therefore, my life is not guaranteed. Therefore, my salvation is not guaranteed. But eternal Baruch Abba Yehovah, that his words are yea and amen. That is the guarantee you and me have. You talk about heaven, I talk about heaven. Because I know his words, they are yea. We know his words, they are yea and amen. Eternal. It changes not. Whereby this man Jesus is not worthy to build your trust on. He first of all said Shabbat is perpetual. Now he said it's no more. Okay, he's not worthy. First of all said my name. I'm so, and I'm no more so. And first of all said until heaven and earth packs away the royal locket. Now he said no more. I nailed to the cross. And I pack now Babylonia for you. No, not this mad Allah and say Quran. What is Quran? And what is Allah in the first place? We don't have it. No. But they are not worthy. That is what we are doing over here to build your trust on. Salvation, salvation is eternal. They are not worthy to build their salvation. When you mix it, there is another place called eternal. Okay? When you make it out to heaven, it's eternal. If you lose it, that is also eternal. So, Jesus and mad Allah and mad Muhammad, they are not worthy to build your trust on. Okay? When it comes to, dealing with eternal state. No, Christianity is garbage, don't build on it. Islam is garbage, don't build on it. This is not someone batching on someone's religion. No, they are false. We are against anything that want to rob our sister and our brother's salvation. That's what we are doing over here. Okay? You see the most perfect man on earth, a 51-year-old man now begin to have sex with your 6-year-old child. Everything about mom is sex. Okay? We are coming to that is what we want to unveil now. Perversion of all and all. Alright now, so family, before one more presentation to go, like you know already, if you are a constant follower, you know already, as Abba Yehovah revealed already, okay, like I keep saying, that's what I saw in my vision, we are just downloading all this wonderful and unique vision, not to use it to please Abba Yehovah. If he was going to do that, there we will celebrate together, no, but rather to pervert it. Okay, Abba Yehovah said, do it this way. This is how they are going to be remove totally their filthy hands away from this unique vision. Okay, so it's like that of FBI warning. Rather, it is being called Yud-A Wahir one from above. Alright, now it goes like this. If you listen to this message and you want to, download it and resound it under the voice of you, and you now say Jesus give it unto you, we are destroying Jesus over here is the mark of the beast, right? And you now say Jesus gave you this unique vision. Ebola, we attend you in Yehovah's mighty name. And when you listen to this message, you want to download it and resound it under the voice of you, and you not use it to please any deity such as Allah, Jesus, and Christian ghost fire, the causes of Sapphira and Ananias, we attend you in Yehovah's mighty name. When you listen to this message, you want to download and resound it under the voice of you, and you not place any money obligation, condition of any kind upon it, such as sin or seed. The hottest place in the link of fire shall be your dwelling, eternal, in Yehovah's mighty name. Due to this, poverty side, you can see Joshua 6:26. Okay, Acts of Apostle 5:1-11, Acts of Apostle 13:6-12, Revelation 22:18-19 or 17-19 also. Yeah, I have so much on my head. So if you go in this both way, if you download that you want to resound under the voice of you, in using to please Abba Yehovah, also using it to reach out to the Lordship of Israel, of course, it double glory, eternal glory is yours, double honor is yours. You shall rule and reign with King Yahushua eternal, and because of your faithfulness, your entire household will be saved, and in you this scripture will be fulfilled. I will save one and save the entire household in Yehovah's mighty name. Blessing will be yours eternal. Yes, who blesses you will be blessed, and who curses you, eternal damnation will be living. in his or her belly. In Yahuwah's mighty name, it goes in this both way. Having said this, so let us start, the race to unveil the mysteries of Muhammad. What is it being called? The title, The Mystery of Muhammad. It is an abomination of desolation on earth, part 1. All right, now here we go. I hope the ability Abeyewa gave unto me, because now for sure I know it is little ability, but I appreciate Abeyewa for it, because I know a time will come where all these songs it's gonna be fire. Yes, I bless his name. I hope Allah does it, or Allah don't attack it also. You see the one I did in the Mystery of Friday, I upload first time, he attacked. The second time he did it again. I hope he don't touch this one, because it's really, mad at me. You unveiled the mystery of, me, the great serpent that deceiveth the whole world. All right now. This is breaking news vision. A surpasses vision. A predominant vision. Unrefutable vision. A grand shaking vision. Again, a dancing on Allah's head vision. This is enter Allah's head and dig it out vision. Allah set ablaze Jesus fly away vision. A truth for life vision. A chain and yoke breaking vision. No place for Allah and his Muhammad vision. No hiding place for them, okay? We are unveiling and we are digging it out. A super duper center of reality vision. A Koribahan Taraboboseki, once again, a breaking news vision. A glory and testimony overflows vision. Now we are just on our way to the mighty top in order for us to see very clear. They hide the mysteries in this horrible name called aka Muhammad. Muhammad is not praise. Islam or whatever in Arabic, they say Muhammad simply means praiseworthy. Who said that? Who told you that? That Muhammad is worthy? Who told you? Only Yahuwah is worthy of praise. You see that they are blaspheming. It said Muhammad simply means praiseworthy. I refute you in Yahweh's mighty name. Horrible name. Iboroborobos karababayo. Ima santalubaba yaturuboya. Rebos karababayo. Rebos karababayo. You are being rebuked in Yahweh's mighty name. Muhammad unlocked. Muhammad unfolded. Muhammad unveiled. So we go for the letter M. Even though you hear it already from the little ability that I have for now. And to put some together. And the letter A. What did it go for? And the letter A. Manosi. Manosi. Workers of iniquity. Manosi. I've already said it. The letter M. That starts or sets the stage of this horrible name called Muhammad. I don't care about you, jihadist. I don't even know if you exist. Okay? What did they go for? Manosin. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simply Manosin. So let's get precept to hit hammer on Allah's head. Or rather to beat that madness out of the head of Muhammad. You see, just put a little child of 6 years old in his head. I'm going to hit hammer on his head and get that madness, even though it's right now at the pit. I'm still going to hit hammer on his head to get that madness out of his head, because it's coming back for 72 virgins. Horrible Santayabo. 72 virgins? Horrible Yantorobo. You see, this should have been a criteria for the Muslim to know that Muhammad is actually possessed by a demon. He himself said that. Maybe I'm also going to read a little biography of Muhammad. How can you be pointing a penis to a 6 years old child? Penis is not made for children. And this should have really unveiled who is Muhammad. But unfortunately, the blind, The blind is already leading the blind, okay? Muhammad was blind, and all his followers was also blind. All of them. That's why they are falling into the bottomless pit now. Okay? So what is the first letter? Penis is not meant for children. It's not the food of children. It is for full grown-up woman. A developed woman. At least from 14 years old. Okay? Not 6 years. Anything less than 14 years. It is not good for children. It will cause damages. It's like a serpent bite on them. They are children. Penis is not made for children. So for Muhammad to carry his wickedness and point it to a little child of 6 years, and he also put on that day his wedding apparel and wed little girl of 6 years, therefore Muhammad is a devil. That should have, unveiled, okay, who was Muhammad. I think I'm going to put that biography. Should I do it first? Let me do it first. All right now. A brief history of Muhammad. Muhammad was born in Mecca around 570 AD. After the ascension of Yahushua, almost 600 years, okay, AD. Then he was born 570 AD. His father died before he was born. While he was being pregnant, his father passed out, okay? And his mother died when he was about just 6 years old, okay? That is all we know about Muhammad. So right now, let us go about his ministry. How did he come about that? The ministry of Muhammad. Okay, now, in the year 610 AD, Muhammad was in a cave on a religious retreat, and something interesting happened. This is from Ibn Siyah. I'm going to call the references. When it was the night on which Allah honored him with his mission and shown mercy on his servants, thereby Jibreel brought him the commandment of Allah. He came to me, said the apostle of Allah, while I was asleep with a coverlet of bracket, whereupon was a psalm written, and said, read. I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it so tightly that I thought it was death. Then he let me go and said, read. I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it again so that I thought it was death. Then he let me go and said, read. I said, what shall I read? He pressed me with it the third time so that I thought it was death and said, read. I said, what then shall I read? And this I said only to deliver myself from him, lest he should do the same to me again. Do you see? In fact, Muhammad, when you keep reading, you can type it at Google, Muhammad's first encounter or Muhammad's first impression in his ministry. You're going to find it over there. Muhammad initially knew he was possessed. He knew he has met a wicked demon has encountered him. He ran out of the cave. He thought that he have seen the demon. But unfortunately, people around him, precisely his wife Khadija and whatever, they not persuaded him and said, no, it wasn't a demon, it was Allah. Okay, so this is all I want to throw out. So right now, let us what is the first letter of this word called Muhammad. Names carries authority. Names carry hidden meaning. What Abraham or Avram, it was because Avram. Okay, Emile Abeyiwa changes his name to Abraham, meaning father of many, and we see it happened. It actually come to pass, and we also see Jacob. The angel has said, that angel was Yahushua. I said, from now on, your name is not going to be Jacob. Okay? Your name is going to be called Yazrael. Alright? Triumphant with Yehovah. That is why he said, yes, it is salvation, because we are already triumph with him, with Yehovah. Names carry hidden glory. It carry power, it carry meaning. That was when Moshe was going, to bring out the people of Yahuwah out of the land of Egypt. He requested for Abba Yahuwah's name. If these people ask me, what is your name? Then what shall I say? He said, I am that I am. First time for the name of Abba Yahuwah to be revealed on earth was that particular place, okay? So names carry hidden meaning. And the meaning inside the name of Muhammad, I don't care whether you say, that is blasphemy. When you say Muhammad is worthy of praise, praiseworthy. No. You see again another satanism. So we are going to go according to the visions and the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach that created it all. Okay? That saith names carry meaning and that reveal the meaning, wicked meaning or wickedness, wicked demon in this name called Muhammad. So what was the letter? The first letter. Man of sin. Very simple. What is sin? That's what I want to see now. Here I am. First John. Oh my Father, what is wrong with my voice today? First John chapter 3. I take from 4 to 10. Listen now. Man of sin. That is the first letter. Whosoever committeth sin transgress also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. That is the definition of sin. You break the royal law. And that is the very first alphabet of this word called Muhammad is a man of sin. We're going to find out more. 5. And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins. He was manifest. What is sin? Breaking the royal law. Who is he? Sin is a person, okay? It is very Allah. It is the very Allah right from Genesis 3. There he brought, there he brought about this madness of we looking up to him instead of we looking up to Yahuwah. We keeping his madness instead of we keeping Yahuwah's law. We keeping his Babylonia, the opposer, instead of we just do, just do it the way Abba Yahuwah want us to do it. Allah attacked us, right in Genesis 3. It's a policy. It's a sin. Allah is the one we are talking about here. Muhammad is his man of sin. That is why Muhammad mind is so corrupt. Everything is sex. In heaven, sex. On earth, sex. What is your problem? All right now. Yahushua manifests to destroy the works of that sin. It came to destroy Allah. Okay. 6 now. Whosoever abideth in him sinneth not. Whosoever sinneth hath not seen him, neither knew him. All right now. What is sin again? Breaking the royal law. He said, whosoever break the royal law, keep breaking the royal law, break the royal law. You don't even know him? Not at all. You don't. 7. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous. If you keep the royal law, that means you are standing. That righteousness simply means having the right stand with Yahuwah. Having the right stand with Yahuwah. That is the meaning of righteousness. How do you have now? Or how can we have the right stand with him? That is an agreement. Keeping the royal law. Okay, keep Shabbat. Okay, Daddy, I will do. Okay, do this. Okay, Abba, I will do. Okay, do like this. Don't go right. Don't go left. Okay, we just walked through the street. Okay, Abba, I will do. That is how you stand right with him. Now, 8, excuse me. He that committeth sin, he is of the devil. What do we have said? Allah is the devil. Allah is the serpent. Jesus is the devil. For the devil sinneth from the beginning. Where? Genesis 3. The devil sinneth from the beginning. That is where they start breaking the royal law. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. It is a family tree, like I said, okay? A tree, that has a lot of branches. Many demons fell from glory, okay? Every single offices of angels right in the heavenly, they all fell. All those offices fell from glory, and they now start their own family, company over here. All right, from the beginning. For this purpose, the Son of Yahuwah was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil, that he might destroy what was his works? Death. We see that in Genesis again 3. That was his words, okay? Now, whosoever is born of Yahuwah doeth not commit a sin. What did it mean? if you are truly born again, if you are really truly, being touched by the works of the cross, so you can see. Therefore, that is, you can't break the royal law. You can't break it and be comfortable. You can't break. You can't live lawlessly. Not at all. He said you can't sin. You can't break the royal law because you are born again of Yehovah. By the blood of the Lamb, you are born again. You can't. No, 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 no. Whosoever is born of Yehovah doeth not commit sin. Not at all. For his seed, listen now, for his seed remaineth in him. Now, what was the seed over there? The seed of truth. Matthew 30, a seed fall, it fall on this manner, and it fall on that manner, it fall on this manner, and it fall on that manner. About 3 parts couldn't get it. Only 1 part did. And now bring forth what? 100-fold. That is the seed, the spoken word is being planted in your heart. He said, for his word remaineth in you. Therefore you cannot sin. Muhammad said the royal law is done away with. Christians said the royal law is done away with. Man of sin. Man of sin. Light him that have wisdom, calculate. I'm sorry. Light him that have wisdom, calculate. Man of sin, Muhammad. Alright now. And he cannot sin because he is born of Yahuwah. Is still making it so clear and so strong. You can not. In this, the children of Yahuwah are manifest, and the children of devil, whosoever doeth not righteousness, it is not of Yahuwah, is not of Yahuwah, neither he that loveth not his brother. He said, if you don't do righteousness, you are not of Yahuwah, you are of the devil. He said, this is how the children of Yahuwah manifested, and this is how the children of serpent also manifested. If you don't keep the royal law, Muhammad didn't. Muhammad did not speak according to the royal law. Muhammad cannot speak according to the royal law. Allah did not speak according to the royal law. They can't and never will they. They will keep breaking the royal law. We're going to see that from the very mouth of Allah. So I put some more. So I read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I read from 3 also. Let no man deceive you by enemies, that Yahushua abolished the royal law. By no means. That Shabbat is being abolished. By no means. That all the biblical feasts is no more important. By no means. By no means. That Jesus is the Messiah. By no means. Jesus is not, okay? It's the crab, it's the pork. The blood of pork cannot rescue you, can't save you, can't cleanse. Alright? Rather, it's going to put stain on you. What is this thing? Eternal link of fire. I take it again. Let no man, who is man of sin, Muhammad, let no man deceive you by enemies, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. Man of sin has already come. He has already caused the falling away of many. Except what? Come first, falling away. And that man of sin, that of the wicked one. What is wicked? Wicked simply means you have to twist something that is true. You twisted. Arabo Sayaba. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahuwah, all that is worshipped. So you see, they say Muhammad in Arabic, they say Muhammad means praiseworthy. He exalt himself. Muhammad says he's worthy of praise. And that's what we also heard from Christahino Mekeso. The brother of Christahino said that Christahino, the very he good, is worthy of worship. He said he's worshipable. These people, they are just unveiling unto you who they are in nature. And you are telling me Rabo Sayabo. Oh Rabo Sayabo. Until then, he said he's worshipable. Muhammad said he's worthy of praise. Oh no. So that he, as Elohim, sitteth in the temple of Yahuwah, showing himself that he is Elohim. The final one is on his way. That's what we want to see next week. Muhammad has already prepared, water the ground for Mahdi. Next week, it is the mystery of Mahdi. Muhammad has done his own. He has already helped Allah prepare the ground. The final man of sin will get that next week. Here I am, Revelation 70, I read verses 8. The beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. What? It said the son of perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was, and is not, and is not, and is not, and yet is. Did you get that? In 3 different forms. It was, is not, it is. Did you get that? Follow up next week Shabbat. You're going to get this one in a very broad way. All right, now we are here in their Quran, Hadith, Sahih Muslim. They are very strong Hadith. 2687. That's son of perdition. Morida Shandayabo. Morikos Kalibo. That's son of perdition. All right, now I read. Prophet Muhammad, no peace be upon you, okay? Said, I swear, listen now, I swore by him whose hand is my soul, if you were a people who did not commit sin, Allah won't take you away and replace you with a people who won't sin, and then seek Allah's forgiveness so he could forgive them. Did you get that? Should I take it again? I think I have to, because I found it very, very interesting. Prophet Muhammad, peace will never be upon you, said, I saw by him whose hand is my soul, if you were a people who did not commit sin, Allah won't take you away and replace you with a people who won't sin and then seek Allah's forgiveness so he could forgive them. Sahih Muslim 2687. Did you get that? So what is Allah saying? What is the first letter? Man of sin. Okay. So what is Allah saying? Allah says, in a nutshell, or in other words, what Allah is saying is this: if you don't break the royal, I'm going to destroy you. Then I will bring up people that's going to do that for me. And who did that? Christianity, utterly, they did not break the royal law utterly. Okay? They still have 5 unique truths in them. Allah says it's going to destroy you because you refuse to renounce those 5 unique truths. It's going to destroy you and use Islam now to replace it. They are going to be the first citizen on earth. So, in a nutshell, what Allah is saying, everyone on earth, not just the Christendom alone, they are not important, okay? Everyone on earth should break the royal law. Don't obey Abeyewa. Started in Genesis 3. That is what Allah is saying. We just confirmed that from the mouth of Allah. We put some more. We also go now to Sahih Bukhari. All right. Yeah, Sahih Muslim again. All right, now the second hadith. Someone committed a sin and said, "Oh Allah, forgive me my sin." Allah said, "My servant commit a sin, but not that he has a Lord who forgives sins and punish a sin." Then he committed the sin again and said, "Allah, forgive me my sin." Allah said, "My servant commit a sin, but not that he has a Lord who forgives sin and punish sin." Then he did it again and said, "Oh Allah, forgive my sin." And Allah said, "My servant committed a sin, but knew that he has a Lord who forgives sins and punish it." And he's going to punish himself because you are the sin. Now listen now, the 4th time. Do as you will for for I have forgiven you. Sahih Muslim, okay, yeah, Sahih Bukhari, 775, excuse me, 75, 07, and Sahih Muslim, 2758. These are the three references. What out of the mouth or two or three witnesses, testimony has already been established. What did Allah said? Just go and ravage the royal law in another words. That is what Allah said. Just go ravage the royal law. He did it. That is lifestyle of a sin. That is living lifestyles of sin. That is taking glory in wickedness. That is, not keeping to the royal law. Allah just said now, please stop bothering me. Just go and do as you want. That was the fourth, time. Do as you will, for you have a Lord that forgives sins. That is, just go and ravage the royal law. They are coming. Follow up next week. We are going to see how they are going to ravage this royal law. The sun darkened. We're going to see the royal law, how they are going to ravage it. Because Allah said, go and do that. So do you see? He said, assuming you were not someone that break the royal law, Allah will have destroyed you and replace you with one that will do that for him. That is why the whole world is building against Yahuwah, because Allah taught them to do that. That is why the Christian is destroyed. That said that Jesus nailed the royal law to the cross. This is the mystery, people. Jesus nailed it to the cross. Muhammad said it's corrupt. We don't have nothing absolute to do with the royal law. That is why he came with Korah. This is the mystery. Look at Manosseh that is having sex with 6 years old. Penis is too heavy for a child of a 6 years old. He can't carry it. She can't just carry penis. It's too heavy. Look at this in bedside. This Manosseh that said he is hearing from a holy one. You are guilt at all kinds, Muhammad. You see, Allah is a propagator. He is the one, in fact, that is bestowing sin as a garment upon you. Okay, that is why Muhammad he lived a lifestyle of iniquity. He really practiced what is lawlessness here on earth. That is why a 51-year-old man now go and have sex with just 6 years old girl. Look at Zainab. Zainab is the wife of his adopted son. Muhammad also have sex with her. Let me not go ahead of myself, okay? Yeah, because it said Allah, you said you should just go and do as you just go and do as you want, will go and do whatever that you think good for you. Break the royal law, ravage it. Follow up next week and see how they are going to do that in totality, the whole world now. Okay. Now hear my husband on, hear his own, the author of life, how he wants us to keep the royal law. Here I am, Job 5:40. Afterward, Yehoshua founded him in the temple and said unto him, behold, thou art made whole, sin no more. Lest worse thing come unto thee. Lest worse thing come unto thee. Don't see anymore. What was he saying? There is a man, that was crippled all his life for a whole 38 years old. For a whole 38 years. You can read you can read it from verses 1 way down to 15. You're going to find the account over there. He was, crippled right from birth. He never walked. Seated in one place for a whole 38 years. Okay. Yahushua now said, you are beef. He said, go and sin no more. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. What is the worst? That is, you are going to be living in lawlessness, practicing taking sin as your food. And that is eternal damnation. I put some more. Now, also read John chapter 8, verses 1 way down to 12. Okay, I'm reading just 11 for the sake of time. She said about the person they caught in their idolatry. Okay, they wanted to stone. They not question Yehoshua. He rebuked them. Therefore, listen to what Yehoshua also said unto her. She said, okay, I take from 10. That would be better. When Yehoshua had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, woman, Where are those that accuse us? Who is the accuser of the brethren? It is Jesus. He is the one to give you, to make you to break the royal law. He is the one also again to use it to fight you. It is Allah. Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No, ma, Adonai. And Yehoshua said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Go and do it no more. So this is the biblical Messiah, okay? Go. In other words, go and break the royal law no more. Go and live the lifestyle of righteousness. What is righteousness? Having the right stand now with Abba Yehovah. That is what righteousness simply means. All right, now here I am, Matthew 12:43 to 45. When the unclean spirit is gone out of you, out of a man, the unclean spirit, it is Allah. When he cohabits with you, therefore you are going to be breaking the royal law. You are going to live lawlessness. Okay? You will never keep the royal law. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest. No rest for the wicked, okay? Found it not. Then he saith, I will return unto my house. What is house? We are the temple of Yahuwah. He also takes some as his own temple. From whence I came out. And when he is come, he found it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he, and taketh with himself several other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. Why they said to that man, go and sin no more, lest the worst come unto you. So what is the worst over it? Is the link of fire. Therefore, you will not feel comfortable in breaking the royal law. You will believe a lie from the pit of hell that Jesus abolished the royal law. You will just, feel so settled, so relaxed, having no fear at all in your heart no more. You ravage and you break the royal law. Allah said you should do that. Is the manner, see? I put one more before we proceed to the second letter. All right, now listen. This is who they are. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law. It did not say you are not justified by keeping the royal law, but by the works of the law. Which are the works of the law? The sacrificial law. Killing animal for, mercy. You are not justified because Yahushua has already done that for you. No one in his or our right mind will do that. Okay? He is our Passover lamb. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, not by the law, but by the works of the law. The works of the law, it is the sacrificial law. Yahushua has already done that on the cross. He is the perfect lamb. We don't kill no lamb for pleading for mercy, never, no more. That it is done eternal. Okay? He did it once and for all with his own blood. That is finished, eternal. That is why he said it is finished. That is the works of salvation, the sacrificial law. It is finished. Not the kingly part. The princely part job is done. Not all also. All right now. But by the faith of Yahushua HaMashiach. Even we have believed in Yahushua HaMashiach that we might be justified by the faith of what is the faith? I wasn't there when he died on the cross. You wasn't there. So that preached to me. Someone died on the cross for you. By faith, I believe it. Therefore, I'm saved. Were you there? Did you see it? Were you eyewitness? Of course not. I am not there. All right. So you told me, the royal law said, okay, by faith, I said that. That is it. Ribo Shandai Baba. But if while we seek to be justified by Yahushua, listen now. He hit hammer on Christendom head, Jesus' head. Hammer is being released on Jesus' head. Now listen now. But because this is where they used to justify themselves. I'm not justified. But the works of the royal law. He said works, not the royal law, but the works. Let's see 17. But if we, why, but if, why we seek to be justified by Yahushua, we ourselves also are found as sinners. Is therefore Yahushua the minister of sin? Yahuwah forbid. What are you saying? What are you saying? Why should Jesus give you license for sin? What? He said we ourselves seeking justification. And when I say Yahushua is the minister, I found sin, we've been found sinner. Even as we are seeking justification by faith. Alright. Therefore we ourselves being found sinners. Is Yahushua therefore minister of sin? Yahuwah's forbid. Yahuwah's forbid. The grace of Yahushua is not to make you break the royal law. It is to help you to keep the royal law. Grace and the law, they are in harmony. Grace is not the opposite of law. Law is not the opposite of grace. Not at all. Grace is the opposite of destruction. I give you the grace, you misuse it, then you face judgment. Law, it is opposite of lawlessness. You don't want to keep, then you live lawlessness. That is it. Lawlessness is the opposite of law. Grace is opposite of judgment. Okay, I give you the grace, but you fail. Therefore, you receive judgment. So both is, they are in harmony. Okay? So grace is not opposite of law. Not at all. Stop deceiving yourself. Now 18. For if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor. That is what I just said. It said, if I build what I've already destroyed, if I rebuild again, therefore I make myself a transgressor. A transgressor. So, excuse me. So right now, it said, sin is a transgressor. Yes, transgressor. Sin is a transgressor of the royal law. Therefore, I now make myself lawlessness. That you are going to feel like the Christian, not like the Islam. They feel so comfortable in breaking the royal law. You see, Allah said, go and ravage it. And keep coming and going and keep coming. If you don't do it, I will destroy you and replace you with whom will do that for me. And initially, Allah assigned the Muslim, he sent that forth to wage war against the royal law, never to keep it. He also sent forth the Christian to wage war against the royal law, never to keep it. To also go out there and propagate iniquity, and said Jesus, nailed it to the cross. Indeed. So we know Jesus is the one that is lawlessly. He is this man of sin, also found Muhammad. They are together in one tree. I read verse 17 again. But if we, listen now, 16. I read 16. Let me just read 17. But if we, why we seek to be justified by Yahushua, we ourselves also are found sinners. What is sin? Breaking the royal law. We're also going to be breaking the royal law. Is therefore Yahushua the minister of sin? So does Yahushua die for you to be breaking? Who is the law? He is the law. He said the word of Abba Yahuwah became flesh and dwelt among us. So you said Shabbat is not good for you. You disagree with Yahushua. You say you are not going to call his father's name. You disagree. You say you are not going to keep the royal law. It is him you have already rejected. He said, I come in my father's name. You receive me not. Another will come in his own name. Him you're going to receive. So you rejected him. You received destruction. So this is the mystery of the first letter of this word called Muhammad. Muhammad is not praised, okay? He's a liar. Man of sin. So right now we have done with the first letter. Let's proceed now to the second letter, which is U. I think this one is heavy a bit. Alright now, so we proceed now to the very second letter. Like you heard it already. From the little ability Abba Yahuwah gave unto me to put song together. You heard it already. Universal war. Universal war. It's going to wage war against every one of us. So let's get a precept, Let's precept it. All right, now, this perverse imam, you see what he was doing? Muhammad also did it, okay? He also did it. He was kissing boys like this. He was sucking their tongue and sucking their penis. We're going to say that on part 2. All right, now. Genesis, what is the second letter? Universal war. Universal war. It's going to wage war against every one of us. So let's see. He also wage war against everywhere. He's a man of war. I love war. So listen now. Bereshit. Genesis 3 verses 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. That is ongoing battle. It begins over here. Ongoing battle until this demon being captured and being cast into the abyss of fire eternal. They are not going to be peace. Islam will be peace until you submit to Allah. There is no peace. So war, universal war is here over here. What is the first letter? Man of sin. What is the second letter? Universal war. I put some more. Coincidence? No, this is profound. Okay, it is profound. All right, now Revelation 12 verses 7. And there was war. Universal war. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon is Allah. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. And then it was cast down. Universal war. It's going to wage war against everyone. When you read 16, wage war against everybody. All right, now listen. See the dragon. I read 17 now. And the dragon was wroth, very, very rough, with a woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the what? The commandment of Yahuwah, and have the testimony of Yahushua. You keep it the word of Abba Yahuwah, it is the testimony. Because you did that, it's gonna war. It's gonna wage war, universal war. He waged war against heaven. He did not prevail. All these sisters is waging war against the royal law. You don't have to keep it. That is what he's fighting you for. That. Let's put some more. Let us put some more. Muhammad did not speak according to the royal law. Muhammad did not speak according to the royal law. Allah did not speak according to the royal law. They can speak, and when you want to do that, war. Revelation 37, war. Universal war against everyone. We are coming. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations, all not separate, all language, all tongues here on earth. Yeah, to wage war, universal war. He started that war right in heaven. And he said they are also going to overpower the saints. He said to overcome and to overcome them. Yeah, to overcome them. Where did that overcoming take place? Genesis 4. He murdered the righteous Abel. The man of sin, let's say the serpent, okay, that of wicked one, killed the righteous Abel. Okay? War. He murdered the first fruit of Abba Yehovah on earth. So he said, this is how he overcome. They are going to do it on Sharia law. Follow up next week. It is war and see more. Here I am, Genesis 25, I take 21. And Isiach entreated Yahuwah for his wife, because she was barren. And Yahuwah was entreated of him. Yeah, entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. 22. And the children, war. Universal war. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yehovah. I don't know what you put. What is in my womb? The seed of the woman and the seed of the serpent. They are over there. That is the mystery. Okay, Esau is of the wicked one again. Serpent. 23. And Yehovah said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowers, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Listen now. Whoa. 25 now. And the first came out red. What is red? The red dragon. The red dragon. What is red? Sin. Go to Isaiah chapter 1. Though your sin is red as what? Crimson. Let's reason together. If you are willing, I will wash it, and you will be white. You will be white as snow. All right. Red. Sin. Red. The red dragon family. The red dragon family. Red beast also. Scarlet beast. Red scarlet beast. All right. And the first came out a red Esau. Is of that wicked one. That is why Yahweh said, Esau I hate, Jacob I love. All over, red, all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. All right. You see, it was an animal. The beast, the family of the beast, the red beast, the dragon. It was having hair all over him like an animal. The red beast and the red dragon. Since red simply means sin. All right. Yes. You see, everything that has to do with Muhammad, it is always sex. This is Yemina. Yemina simply means Allah's right hand, to take away the sins of Muslim. So Allah is going to use woman vagina to remove the sins of Islam. Yemini. Allah right hand. It looks like vagina. Of course. All right now. Genesis 16. War. Universal war. That's what we are looking into. You see. What is going on here? You see. The seed of serpent, we always wage war against the seed of Abba Yehovah. All right. So the war, we see it already begins right in Genesis. It is ongoing battle until the very end. You see, even in the womb again, there was war. Okay, the seed of serpent also went again, waging war against that of Abba Yehovah. So let's see where it all begins. No, it didn't begins over here, but rather another collaboration of it, because they are one family. Here I am, Genesis 16, 11. And the angel, this is Yehoshua, okay? And the angel of Yehovah said unto her, behold, you can read it from 1 to 12, but I'm reading just 11 to 12 for the sake of time. And the angel of Yehovah said unto her, behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael. Ishmael, because Yehovah hath heard that affliction. Listen now. And he will be a white donkey of a man. Animal. He will be a white donkey of a man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Every man's head. His head is gone. I think that is just a normal man. His hand is going to be against everyone here on earth. War. Universal war. Follow up next week and get the full benefit of universal war, in order for you to put it's not funny, but sometimes it's funny. War. In order for you to know how to, escape Sharia law. That is the final war. Universal war. This is universal war. Okay. Do you see? His head is a white donkey of a man. His head is going to be against everyone. His hand is going to be against everyone, and everyone is going to be against him. Universal war. All right, now, here I am, Galatians 4:22, way down to the end. Another wickedness of the Christendom. That will say the royal law is feeble and weak. You'll be under the law. Oh no, these people are demon heavily. Ari 22. For it is written that Abraham had two sons, the one by a bondmaid, the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondmaid was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise. Which things are, yes, for these are the two covenants. You see, the one from the Messiah, okay, with granted to bondage. That will say that one is the law. Law is bondage, really. Wait for Mahdi is on his way for you, which is Agar. For this Agar is Matsana in Arabia, okay, and answereth to Jerusalem, which now is, and is bondage with her children. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. For it is written, rejoice. Okay, I'm going to hang it over there. Then we also said the royal law is a curse, bondage. What is he talking about here? He's talking about the covenant of Islam. He's talking about Quran. That's Saudi Arabia. He's talking about Quran. It is bondage because they reject the author of life. Not the royal law. The author of life is the royal law. He said the word of Abiyahuwa became flesh and dwelt amongst us. The word now became flesh and dwelt among us. Not the royal. He's talking about Quran. Quran is the one he's referring to. The two songs. You see, he said he heard a voice of Agar and he also named Ishmael. Yahushua is the one that gave that name to Ishmael. Alright? What is Ishmael? You call, I hear you. Elohim hear. When Ishmael call, when Islam call, Elohim we hear. So we're going to see that more next Shabbat. Not the royal law, excuse me. Oh, these people, they are, in fact, it's unspeakable. It pains my heart. Okay? But war is on its way for you. All right, now read verses 29. You can read it to the very until 31 years. I read 29. But as then he that was born after the flesh persecute him that was born after the spirit, even so it is now. Okay, war. They are going to persecute us because they are universal war. Their head is going to be head or hand is going to be against everyone, every nation. And every nation is also going to speak against. How are we going to speak against their wickedness? How is our head is going to be against them? Is to speak against their wickedness. Say these people, they are not normal. They are not. This is how everyone is speaking against them. Not yet, okay? Wait till next week, okay? So let's get another account from the book of Yashiel, how they are persecuted and the greater persecutor is on his way coming. Follow up next week. Not to threaten nobody, but to put your house in order. The mystery of Mahdi, the Messiah. Who is Mahdi? Mahdi is the Messiah of Islam, is the one Islam is awaiting. Okay? We are waiting. Christianity is waiting their Messiah, which is called Jesus. The people of the book, we are waiting for a Messiah, which is called Yahushua. Islam is also waiting for their own Messiah, which is called Mahdi. I think the synagogue of Satan, they are also waiting for their Messiah, but the very criteria of the Messiah they are waiting for, it is that of Islam. It is not that of the Christian at all. It is that of Islam. So we're going to see that next week, Shabbat. So here I am in the book of Yashiel 21, read from 11 to 15. The popular royal law you carries make references to the book of Yashiel. Joshua 10:30 make references. Second Samuel 1:18 make references. Second Timothy 3:8 make references to the book of Yashiel. Okay, I read from the book of Yashiel. And Ishmael, the son of Abraham, was growing up in those days. He was 14 years old when Sarai bore Isaac to Abraham. And Yahuwah was with Ishmael, the son of Abraham. You see, is with him. That's why you need to put your house in order. Sharia law, it is Yahuwah himself doing it, okay? It's with Islam, 100%. And grew up, and he learned to use the, okay, all right now. He learned to use the word, he learned to use the bow and became an hunter. And when Isaac was 5 years old, he was sitting with Ishmael at the door of the tent. And Ishmael came to Isaac and seated, or Isaac seated, and seated himself opposite to him. And he took the bow and drew it and put the arrow in it and intended to slay Isaac. 5 years old. He wanted to kill this boy. 15 now. And Sarai saw the act which Ishmael desired to do to her son Isaac, and it grieved her exceedingly on account of her son. And she sent for Abraham and said to him, Cast out this bad woman and her son, for her son shall not be here with my son, for thus did he seek to do unto him this day. Why did he wanted to murder him? Why Isaac, the promised child, was just 5 years old in order for him to get property? Okay, now here's an amazing. Let me just throw this in it. It comes to my mind and it is profound, powerful. So I think after this, let me check first. Yeah, we'll add little Korah, then we'll proceed to the third letter. All right, now here I am. Revelation 6, I take from verses 1. This is the secret of Sharia law. This is the secret of Sharia law. I read now. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, and one of the four beasts saying, Come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. This is Mahdi, okay? And he that sat on him had a bow, Ishmael, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. He had a bow. This is the rider of the white horse, Ishmael, Mahdi, the Islam Messiah. Okay, follow up next week in order for you to know how to escape Sharia law or how to build your ark. Is the only way out. So let me add little Quran before we proceed now to the third alphabet. Quran Surah 8 verses 57, I read, If thou comest on them in the war, deal with them so as to strike fear in those who are behind them. So you should strike fear in us. Quran Surah 8 67 verse 67. It is not for a prophet that he should have prisoners of war. He's going to capture you and drag you down to Islam until he had made a great slaughter in the land. Did you just get that? Should I take it again? Quran Surah 8 verses 67. It is not for a prophet that he should have prisoners of war until he had made a great slaughter in the land. His head is going to universal war. It's going to be against everyone. It's not for you, prophet, to have prisoners of war. How are you going to get prisoners of war? Until where? For you to get prisoners of war. Until where? Until you make a great slaughter. Ribo Shandayaba. Quran 8, I proceed to another Quran. Was it this place? Let me check over. Alright now, I read Quran 8, 65. Oh prophet, instruct the believers to fight. That is to wage war. To fight unbelievers. Let me also throw in some hadith. Sahih Al-Bukhari 52, 220, Allah's apostle said, I have been made victorious with war. Universal war. Isaiah has been made victorious, okay, in fighting war. Now, Sahih Al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sahih Muslim 133, the messenger of Allah said, I have been commanded to fight against people till they testify that there is no God but Allah, that Muhammad is his messenger, is the messenger of Allah. Did you get that? See, he has been commanded. Get that authoritative power from Allah to wage war. Be commanded. And he said, making war, he was making, fighting or waging war, waging jihadist it was being made victorious. Okay, so right now we are done with the second alphabet. Let's proceed now to the third alphabet. Okay, it's my bugler. Follow up next week Shabbat. In order for you to know how disastrous, I have been doing that, okay? But there are more to put next Shabbat. There are more.
That is in me, and He, Allah, in the Word, in Islam, which is a Wizakov, Yehovah, Ruach HaKodesh, and Yehoshua is greater than you all. Deniniwe Allah yo kena tosivoto. Deniniwe mi alamye ukena tasivoto. Hey ukena tasivoto. Deniniwe seti bubalaga ye onani mi onami o e onani na lahi o onani na lahi ye iguke na o igeta silota o ala wenuke wenabeti usanira bule Allah wenuke wenabeti ya wabule o waruke no silota wenabeti ya wabule wewe lare wagbarule ereno inere bose ye ereno hey avanu na ye mama yo ereno earthquake no thunder no imaya tarabo see your siremoto. Waruke, ona wiya guamano wefe farule. Ona yogieri meu. Ona wasi geri megbe. Uke nari bayatu. Ekowe ukia sivoto. Ineri boyatu. For you are cause. You shall go by your belly. You shall go by your belly. Your belly shall not go all the days of your life. He who can we hear me womarule. Onanalahi. Akbakono. Akbakoiriogui. Ogiriono. Ogiriono marielete. Amaweta se pabu bologo. Egbe ma tete weme o, ibe niega labi professor. Egbe oma tete weme o, ibe niegu kebe professor o. Egbe ma tete wome, ibe gega la no ki obo professor. Ala no gase, obe professor ye. Itegbe wawa, ye professor o. Wegegbe wawa. Professor, he will your not my wadi, he love a professor, I love Sayi, I love we quality mother, I love we quality robe, I love we quality game, oh, we make him wake bene, he make him wake bene, he make him make him now, son. Saudi Arabia, Emeka, Atotaba Hediboye, Ereke Towe, completely.
All right now. Proceed to the third letter. What did it go for? H, isn't it? Arm rubber. It was a arm rubber, heavy one. Arm rubber. So let's get a precept. All right now, here I am, John 10:10. Like you know already, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. All right now, why are we doing this? You know, this prophecy of Islam, it is being given by Abayuawai, because Ishmael was a giant, okay? He's sneaking into the family already. He came from unlawful birth, from the very uncircumcised body of Father Abraham. All right? So, it's already here. Abeyewa gave a word and he gave them a covenant. They have their book, okay? So, right now, they have fulfillment for that prophecy, okay? It said it's going to be a white donkey of a man. His hand is going to be against every nation, while everyone will also be against him. But we can't be against it because it's a supernatural man. He have heavily backing, all right, to cleanse the earth, all right. So it is like the days of Noah and Lot. So why are we doing this? You know, it's armed robber. It's a spiritual thief, both spiritual and physical. So there is last fulfillment to this prophecy Abeyewa gave unto them. All right. So in order for you not to be a victim, so that's why we are doing this, okay? Is a fact. We are going to bring up from their own account. He was a thief, okay? So when you finish reading the verses 10, Yahushua said, I've come to give you life. So how is he going to give you life? That is this message, this kind of message we are doing for you not to fall into the hands of armed robber. Mohammed, Quran, Islam, armed robber. So why the third alphabet armed robber? He has come to rob from you. Understanding, knowledge, wisdom. Let's put some more. All right, now I want to see how he did it. They are going to do it again. All this prophecy has fulfillment, okay? This is just the beast. See, it said the beast was and not yet is, okay? So right now, from the Akan, Hadith, Ibn Siyak, Sarat Rasul Allah, page 515 or 515. So we're gonna get the account how he's slaughtered by brother. He's a thief, okay? Both spiritual and physical. Alright, now I read. Kanana Araba, who had the custody of the treasure, alright now, was brought to the apostle, who asked him about it. He denied that he knew where it was. A Yahudim came, alright now, say, was brought to the apostle and said that he had seen Kanana going around a certain rain every morning early. When the apostle said to Kanana, do you know that if we found you have it, if we found you have it, I shall kill you. They were asked, is it your property? Is this treasure yours? No, this Kanana was the people of the book, very wealthy. Okay, living there at a Haiba. Muhammad went to go and read. Okay, so do you know that if we found you have it, I shall kill you? He said yes. The apostle gave order that the ring was to the to be executed was found. Okay, where am I? Okay, and some of the treasure, okay, was found. When he asked him about the rest, he refused to produce it. So the apostle gave orders to his follower to torture him until you extract what he has. Did you get that? Until you extract what he has. So he kindled a fire with flint and steel on his chest until he was nearly dead. Then the apostle delivered him to Muhammad bin whatever, bin Muslama, and he struck off his head. Did you just get that? These people of the book, Kanana was so wealthy. It was so rich in all and all. Okay, Now Muhammad was told that, betrayer in the house, enemy of a man begins in his house. You see, it was also the people of the book that went to go and tell this robber information, like Aya assassination they are doing in Nigeria. The people of the book, again, because that man was also Yehudi, went to go and tell this armed robber, I saw him. He had this. So maybe he was already envious of him because he was a wealthy and well-respected man in the community. I saw him, every morning he always goes out, because when that one now understood that Muhammad was a thief, therefore they have to remove the property and try and hide it somewhere. So that, just like armed robber, that is what I'm seeing of course, armed robber, not just like it is armed robber. All right. Now, when armed robber break into our house or breaking into our house, those days in Nigeria, exactly what they are doing. They will torture you. Where did you keep it? Where is the money? Where is the treasure? Where is the gold? Where is this and where is that? If you don't bring it, they will kill you. Everyone knows that. Exactly what Muhammad did. He said, torture him until you get everything he had, until he bring it out. Put for the not kindle fire in this very man's heart. That his heart was now, no, that was heavy. This is how Muhammad did it, armed robber. This is how he did it. All right. So when that man near death, he now commanded his follower to chop off his head. Yes, this is coming again in Sharia law. This is coming again. It is written down. Remember, the Quran make it clear to all Muslims that Muhammad is their footstep to follow. Muhammad is their role model to follow. And Quran also make it so clear that anyone that question Allah and question Muhammad's authority, therefore you have sinned. You are not acted in faith. So they are not allowed to question who is Quran, who is Allah, or who is Muhammad. Even though Muhammad made a mistake, they are not allowed to speak about it at all. So let me make it so clear unto you that in Sharia law, this will resurface. He was and not and yet is coming back. All this place we are digging out for you, they are coming back in Sharia law. All right, exactly the way they are doing it. The armed robber, they break into your house. Where did you put the money? Where did you put it? They will torture you until you bring it out, and so you will bring it. They will also kill you. Exactly what Muhammad did. After that, he now took his wife, because this man nearly just married only 4 months. And they said Sophia, his wife, was so beautiful. Enemy in the house now went to go and give the link unto Muhammad. After Muhammad chopped off the husband, he killed the father of the girl, he killed her brother, and now took Sophia and now began to have sex with Sophia, this horrible man. Muhammad worthy of praise? No, he's worthy of eternal damnation. He's already there. Yes, another account from their most strongest collection, Sahih Muslim. Book 008, Hadith number 3328. So I read. Annex. No peace for Muhammad, okay? I was a city behind Abu Tehar on the day of Khaybar. This is the radio, okay? And my feet touched the feet of Allah's apostle. No peace be upon Muhammad, okay? And we came to the people of Khaybar. When the sun had risen, they left very early in the morning, and they had driven out their cattle. They always lie in wait to rob people, of their cattle. Driven out their cattle and had themselves come out with their oxen, large basket and ashtant, and they said, listen now, here come Muhammad and the army, Allah's messenger. May no peace ever be upon him, in Yahweh's mighty name. Said, Khaybar is ruined. Verily, we get down in the valley of a people evil in the morning. Okay, say verily, verily of a people. All right now. Okay, verily, when we get down in the valley of the people, listen, evil is the money of the want ones, because they want Canada, and the people bring out your property for us. You refuse. Evil has already before you. Okay now. That's just what his wife Sophia. All right now. I think I'm done. So we'll see this more when we come to the maybe last A, the letter A, I think so. If you have the book of Yashar, please kindly read chapter 18. It's very long. I wouldn't have loved to read it. How men of Sodom and Gomorrah was also robbing strangers. Exactly what Muhammad did. That was how they also did in they are caught. Even in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah or Lot's days, their judge even approve it. That when they steal from other people that came into their land, rob you of what you have, exactly what Muhammad did. You wanted to drag them, want to make a case with them. You say you have a case with them, therefore take the case to the court. Their judge is going to let you know, sorry, it doesn't work over here. All right? Exactly what they were doing. If you have it, read it. Or chapter 18. You will find it over there. But here is a judgment for you, a thief, that have come to steal knowledge. We are going to see the spiritual one. We see the physical is taking people's property. Exactly what they are going to do to you when Sharia law is being enforced. But sorry, you're gonna remember all this message if you ever be a victim. You're gonna be remember, oh, this lady was saying in those days. I thought she was just making a mouth. Not at all. In the it is what I found in Allah. Zechariah 5, I read 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? What seest thou? And I answered, I saw a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the cause. Listen now. This is the cause that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every man that stealeth, a thief, shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off as one that aside according to it. I will bring it forth, saith Yahuwah of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Muhammad is a thief. The curse is coming into your house. He shall enter into the house of the thief, into the house of him that swore falsely. Muhammad swore falsely, okay, by my name, and he shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber, therefore, and the stones thereof. Curses is coming into your house, so let's put some more in unveiling the curses. All right, now the spiritual we are unveiling, we see is taking people's property physically. Even a lot of places in a Besak make references to it. How this man was just, but I found that of Kanana more authentic in what reading. All right, so this is the double barrel Quran that they are going to use to rob you spiritually, because the devil cometh not to do what? To steal, kill, and to destroy. Already causes is already in the house of the thief. It remains in this. What is house? For we are the temple of Abba. Which house? Who are the house? Let's see. What is the house? How did they come and steal? Genesis 3, Allah came to steal. Okay. John 10, the devil cometh not, but to steal, kill, and to destroy. Where did they start that journey? Genesis 3. We see the first carrying out of, kill. Genesis 4, they murder righteous Abel. And Abba Yewa said they are going to pay dearly because they are thief. They're going to pay so dearly for it. So let's put some honor. You see in Zechariah, he said these curses go throughout the whole world. What is the curses? What is the curses? The curses that go throughout the whole world, it is found in Genesis 3. When Abba Yewa cursed the first man and the first woman, he caused the ground, okay? And where did he repeat that curses again? Deuteronomy 27, Deuteronomy 28, because they break the royal law from Genesis 3. This curses spread throughout the whole world, because it goes now into the house of the thief, which is Muhammad and Allah. Okay, Deuteronomy 27 again, it releases that same cause. Deuteronomy 28, if you disobey, releases that same cause. And this cause it is the royal law. It is spread now into the four corners of the earth. Because you breaking the royal law, you are on that cause. Yes. He said these causes go through the whole world. It go through the whole world. They are breaking the royal law. Because the thief has already come to steal knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from you, not to understand what the royal law say. Believing Jesus believing the crap of Jesus that he abolished the royal law. Yes, the causes is already in the house of the thief, because he has stolen away from you, he has taken away from your knowledge, understanding, for you not to ever or know what the royal law is. He stole that knowledge. He took it away from you. He removed it from you. And as he removed from you, what is left now within you? Curse. Because he said these curses went throughout the whole earth. All right, now here I am, Proverbs 6:30 to 31. Man, do not despise a thief if he steal to sanctify his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his household. Should I repeat it again? But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. You're gonna pay back 7 times, okay? He shall give everything that he have in his house to pay. This one I found is so important. What is the sevenfold? Pay back, because you are a thief, Muhammad. And we see what is the house? The body of Allah, the children. Okay? Anyone that's going to believe this garbage, you become the house of Allah. And Abba Yawa said, everything in the house of the thief, he is going to use it to pay back sevenfold. Let's put some more. You will get the clarity. Not so soon. All right now. Here I am, Bereshit, Genesis 4, I read 15. And Yahuwah said unto him, you can read from 1 to 15, okay? And Yahuwah said unto him, therefore whosoever slave K, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. The house of the thief, if he is being caught, is going to pay back sevenfold, okay? And he's going to use all his house to pay this payment. And here, Abba Yawa said, whosoever slave K, the firstborn of serpent, okay, the seed of serpent, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahuwah set a mark. Here's the mark of the beast, okay, upon K, lest anyone found him should kill him. Why should Abba Yawa do that? Yes, because you murder the righteous Abel. So, for vengeance or sevenfold not to be in our hands, in another way, it was a divine protection for us not to inherit these curses of sevenfold found in the house of a thief. Okay, Allah is the thief over there. All right. So, you now put that mark. Okay. That whether our brethren saw K, you are not going to lay your hand. Abba Yawa is going to say, a man like this, he has the mark. It is the mark of the beast. Don't touch him, okay? So that their curses will still remain in their own house. Because that curses of a thief, that came to steal, because K slay in order to steal this earth from Abel. All right now. Now you'll be found. So causes of sevenfold vengeance is going to be carried against whosoever that killeth you. All right. So right now I read 18. And that's a very passage. And Cain knew his, verse 17, and Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bore Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Ared, and Ared begot Methuselah, and Methuselah begot Methuselah, and Methuselah begot Lamech. And Lamech, from Lamech we get polygamy, okay? Yeah, polygamy begins. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives, okay? So right now, note, Lamech is the sixth from K. Let's go now. We are digging into, you gonna pay back sevenfold. And whosoever that's killed K, the first thief, okay? Sevenfold judgment, sevenfold judgment will be carried against whosoever that does that. Let's see. I said this causes already is in the house of the thief. Muhammad. All right, now I read from the book of Yashar, chapter 2. I take from 26. Want to dig into the sevenfold causes that's already in the house of a thief, the Allah and his messenger Muhammad. 26, I take from 26. And Lamech was old, that is the sixth from who? Cain. Is the sixth from Cain. And Lamech was old and advanced in years, and his eyes was dim, that he could not see. And Tubal-Cain, his son, was leading him. And it was one day that Lamech was into the field, and Tubal-Cain, his son, was with him. And whilst they were walking in the field, Cain, the son of Adam, advanced towards them, for Lamech was very old and could not see much, and Tubal-Cain, his son, was very young. And Tubal-Cain told his father to draw his bow. Another bow. The curses is in the house of the thief. And with the arrows, did you also see the arrows? He smote Cain, who was yet far off, and he slew him, for he appeared to them to be an animal. So Esau came out be hairy, full of hair, animal. I bet you what turned him into, because you are animal's kingdom, you are beast kingdom. You proceed from the a tree of knowledge of good and evil, which is the very serpent, Allah, the dragon. I bet you what turn him into animal, in order for the curses to remain in the house of a thief. 28 now. And the arrows enter Cain's body, although he was distant from them, and he fell to the ground and died. Now, who slew Cain? That causes of sevenfold is found in the house of Islam, the house of Gentile. 29. And Yahweh requited Cain's evil according to his wickedness, which he had done to his brother Abel, according to the word of Jehovah which he had spoken. And now came to pass when Cain had died, that Lamech and Tubal went to see the animal which they had slain, and they saw, and behold, Cain, their grandfather, was falling dead upon the earth. 31. And Cain was very much grieved. And Lamech was very much grieved at having done this, and in chopping his hands, clapping his hands together, he struck his son and caused his death also. Two people die because you are the one that make me to kill my grandfather, because he ceased from the king. Tubal-Cain is seventh. He also died because you slew Cain. You are the one that slew Cain. You see judgment so clear and powerful. Whosoever that slayeth Cain, sevenfold vengeance will be carried upon that one, and sevenfold vengeance will be requested from the house of the thief, because that causes is already in the house of the thief. And who is a thief? Is Allah and is Muhammad, armed robber. They are both spiritual and physical thief. Okay, that come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So right now, right away, vengeance was carried out against Tubal-Cain, and Tubal-Cain is the seventh from who? Cain. Orobo shantaya bababayo. Riba bababo seke yabayaba. Riba yantorobo hindaraka yantorobo. This is also a coincidence that the third letter of this word, horrible word called Muhammad, is armed robber. Coincidence? No, it is profound. You see the three alphabet we established already? It is pure evil and it is profound. It is not coincidence. I bet your wife says something. It's revealing something deep over here. It is profound, okay? Here we are still putting some more. Revelation 12:3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. Okay? And behold, a great red dragon. Red simply means suck on, drinking on human's blood. Having 7 hairs. What again? Having 7 hairs. What is head? Head simply means Calvary. Like Yahuwah is the head of Yahushua. Yahushua is the head of Ma. Ma is the head of a woman. It means authority. It means change of order. 7 hells in this one day to call Allah. To rule for 7,000. Master, the end, the 7, it is the very last of it all. We begins already. I'm going to see the follow-up next Shabbat. I'm going to disclose this more in details. And stay house, we'll see this again in next Shabbat. And 7 crowns, it is sealed. Crown simply means conclude statement upon his head. Okay, the 10 horns, we'll see what that is. We know what horns is. We had, I just break it already. The horns will see next Shabbat. And crowns also let you know already. It is a matter that is being sealed. Conclude. Alright, did you get that? 7 else. And now the 7-fold vengeance is already in the hands of a thief, that comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And Muhammad taught alphabet letter is the what? What is the beacon? Armed robber. Armed robber is a thief, both spiritual and physical. So right now the cause is already in the house of Allah. Okay, because the son of Allah to bouquet came. And the causes of 7-fold vengeance is in their hands. And Muhammad is the last prophet. And we are already in their 7th head. There are 6 head rule already. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in rule already. Left just 1 head now. To consummate it all, the 7-fold vengeance, it is disastrous. Rebo Shandara Baba. And who is the 7th head? It is Mahdi. Follow up next Shabbat to know what the 7th head 7 head is. Muhammad is the last prophet. Quran is the last whatever. Mahdi is the last Messiah. The very 7th found fold vengeance is going to pay with all his house. How? Follow up next Shabbat. You're going to see that. Now you will see it even in part 2. Follow up in part 2. I'm here again. I'm back here again. Revelation 17. I read not. All right now. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Like I always love to say, it makes authority. Okay, it doesn't necessarily has to do with a woman. Okay, it means what? System, governing system that is bringing forth fruit like that of a woman. Okay, woman always bring forth fruit. Okay, so this governance system is also bearing fruit like that of a woman. Okay, so this religion sat upon many waters. All right, I said there, and here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains. You know what is mountain? Authority, high authority, high from the above, high of mountain. Mountain simply means something that is high, exalted. All right now, 10. And there are 7 kings. Listen now. And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a space of 1 hour. Follow up next Shabbat. You're gonna know what this is. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8. And is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. He said 5 is gone already. 1 is ruling now. 1 is the one that is ruling right now. It is the Christendom, the large on. Follow up next Shabbat. You will know what that is. 1 is ruling right now. They are of 1 go, okay, and 1 is not. 5 is gone already. 1 is ruling right now, 6, and the other one not yet come. Mahdi 7th. The 7th, it is where Allah is going to pay with all his household what he did in Genesis 3. There he came to steal, there he came to kill, and there he also came to destroy. You see this 7 mountain? Abayawa is speaking over here. When you go to Rome, that is why a lot of ISIS is focused on Rome, that Rome have 7 hills. Therefore, there must be the beast. No. Rome has 7 hills. They are the one ruling right now. Abayewa make it so. They have 7 hills. And Saudi Arabia also has 7 hills. Riba Shandalabo. The very consummation, Riba Sakalaboya. The very consummation of the house of the thief. The Allah is the thief. Coincident? The third alphabet of Muhammad, what is being called? Robber. To rob is a thief. We see the physical one. The physical, I don't want to go because there's tens of it. I don't want to go into that because the spiritual is more significant. It's more important over here. Okay? So this Quran is their gun, pistol, that they are going to use to rob from you salvation, eternal life, and bring them into eternal damnation. Follow up with part 2. All right, now this is our prayer right now. Consummation from the royal king, King David. Psalm 79, verses 12. And rather unto our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom their reproach, wherewith they have reproached thee, O Yehovah. Should I take it again? And render unto our neighbor. Who is our neighbor? Islam is our neighbor. Christianity is our neighbor. How? Yes, from one father, Father Abraham. But they reproach Yehovah. They reproach the royal law. Therefore, sevenfold vengeance is already in their house. And rather enter our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom their reproach, that wherewith they have reproached thee, O Yehovah. Yes, you said the royal law is a cause, you reproached Yehovah. You said the royal law is corrupt Islam, so you reproached Yehovah. So you are a thief that came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. This is spiritual part of it all. And let's start that journey right in Genesis 3. So this is our prayer now. This is what we are praying all about. Sevenfold vengeance, because we are all expecting the Yahushua HaMashiach to come in this 7th. Because the cleansing is in the 7th. And the thief needs to pay by what? Sevenfold. And we see the royal king make his prayer and let this thief pay back sevenfold. Okay, because they are our neighbor. You see, Christianity perverts our royal law. Islam perverts our royal law. They are our neighbor. But they slander us. Sevenfold vengeance is right in their house. We are already in the 7th. All right, now follow up with part 2. Yeah, I will in this part 1 family. I'm gonna end with this very letter A. So follow up with part 2. All right now. So we treat that one already, the H Amraba. So right now we go for letter A. So what did it go for? You ended already. And the music by His grace. Don't worry. Powerful one is on its way. Okay, as the anointing is growing gradually and the voice is opening gradually, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be going for better, into greater, to the glory of Abba Yehovah. I will praise his name here on earth. Yes, I will praise his name. So the letter A, what did it go for? You had it already. Abuser of sex, abuser of men, abuser of children, abuser of women. How did that work? Let's get the precept from their royal law. No, from their garbage, not from our royal law, because we don't have any man molesting children. No, we don't have anyone like that. Okay, only Muhammad. We are going to get it from their garbage Quran. Okay, we also put some from the royal law. Okay, so he's an abuser. Okay, abuser of sex, abuser of child. He abuses all. So first of all, let's look into the child abuser. Allah is child abuser. Muhammad is child abuser. That is the very 4th alphabet of this word called Muhammad. It's horrible. So ugly. Sahih Bukhari, book 9, number 140. Alright now. Narrated Annex. Allah's apostle said to me, where is it? Excuse me, narrated Aisha. Allah's apostle said to me, you were shown to me twice in my dream. Okay, before I marry you, I saw an angel carrying you in a slinky place, a piece of cloth. And I said to him, uncover her, and behold, it was you. I said to myself, if this is from Allah, then it must happen. How can Allah be revealing a child? Penis is not made for children. It's too heavy. They can't carry it. Oh, horrible. How can Allah? This is it. How can a grown-up man, a man of 51 years old, you will get erection before a child? This is their wedding, as they make the cartoon. You pointing your rod, your penis, to a child of 6 years old. You having this little girl in your heart for sex. And this girl said, Muhammad was using a tar. A baby of 6 years, you will bring out your penis and you will get erection. You are really, really sick. Muhammad is mad. Your punishment is going to be so severe. Okay, in the lake of fire, because you irritate me. You are so disgusting. This means an abuse. Are you not telling me now that this little girl never even goes to school? Of course she is not going to go to school, because I think in Nigeria, when you are 6 years, you start the primary school. So 6 years now, she's been married now. So our school is going to be the school of penis. Abuser of child. Muhammad is child abuser. He was even telling some of his members to go and be married, I think, to marry little children. I think I'm also going to read it. First of all, let me also put another one. He's an abuser of women, abuser of sex. How did he abuse sex? Sperm all over him. This man is masturbating. He's a total bastard, okay? Here I am. Where is it? All right, now read. Hadith, volume 1, book 4, number 229. I used to watch the, narrated Aisha. I used to wash the trace of semen from the cloth of the apostle, and he used to go for prayers while trace of water was still on it. Water spots were still visible. All right, now 230 now, that same book. You can read that one. Okay, 231 now again, the same. Narrated Suleiman ben Yasser. I asked Aisha about the cloth stained with a sperm. She replied, I used to wash it off the cloth of Allah's apostle, and he would go for the prayer while water spots were still visible. All right, now another one, 232. Narrated Amma ibn Mamun, or whatever, yes. I heard Suleiman bin Yasir, Yasir, I don't know. Yasir, okay. Talking about the cloth stained with sperm. He said that Aisha had said, I used to wash it. It keep, the statement keep repeating and repeating way down to 34 or whatever. You see, it's an abuser of sex, all right? And Muhammad had 11 wives. I'm also going to read that. All right, now Sahih Bukhari, 15268. So I read. Narrated, Anas ibn Malik said, the apostle used to visit all his wives in a round during the day and night, and they were 11 in number. I asked Anas, had a prophet the strength for it? Anas replied, now it's public show, is abusing sex. So why have you sexual relationship with your wives? Your followers needs to, knows about it. So it now become a talk of the street. That sperm all over this man was being seen. That every one of it now begin to talk about it. It now seems like a complaint on Aisha, who normally, do the good works. Maybe Allah is going to reward her with 72 boys. Since man is getting 72 hories, she needs to also be rewarded with 72 boys, okay? That's going to be banging her. Because that is all you can find in Allah's kingdom. No worship, no fellowship, only sex. You see, night and day, Muhammad started already abuser of sex. All right, now. It was we used to say that the prophet was given the strength of 30 men. So him, one man, is carrying the strength of 30 men to have sex with this little child. Penis is not made for children. Heaven knows that. This is not what Abeyewa made it for. So Muhammad is an abuser of sex. So my problem is this. There's also some hadith said all night. Yeah, this one also says so. All night is doing sex. So how are you doing it now? All your 11 wives, are you going to bring them in your room? You know, jumping from one pussy into another vagina, jumping from one vagina, is it blue film or what? So, because I don't know how this man is doing it all night, that he cannot even sleep, that you have to meet up, you know, with having sex with 11 wives. You have to meet, what is that for? That is my problem. When the very day I come in contact with this, and I said, what is going on? What is over here? What is going on here? So when you bring out your penis, you just dip it into another vagina. You bring out, you dip into the other one. You finish, you dip. You finish, you dip. 11 for a whole night, and then you begin again. That is absolute madness. That is absolute madness. Therefore, in every sexual activities, in every sexual movement, okay, a man had with a woman, there's always a bacteria, you know, transmission, whether a good bacteria or a bad bacteria. When you meet with just one woman, this one, therefore, she gave you something, transmitted something into your system, and you also transmitted something into her system. So Muhammad now is collecting from these 11 women whatever, whether good bacteria or bad one, what he got from this, he will also send it to the other one. That is lesbianism. You also send it to the other one because all these 11 women, they transmit something in you, and so you are mixing it all together. All these 11 women, what you get from this, you give the other one. What you get from this, you give the other one. What you take from it, you take it down to the other one. You just mix it up. You just mix it up. Take it this one bacteria and hand it to the other one, and take the other one bacteria and hand. So my big problem is over here now. Right now, the bad bacteria, the one they call bacteria vaginosis. Excuse me, yeah, vaginosis. Bacteria vaginosis. How do women contact it? They always contact it through multiple sex. Okay, through multiple sex. That is where women normally contact this bacteria vaginosis. So right now, this man, since you have multiple sexual activities, multiple sex, partner, not the right hand possession, the one you have to your answer, it is 11, some say 9, some say 11, some say even 16. But I stuck with 11 because a lot of hadiths said it was 11. So right now, some also said 9, okay? So right now, whether 9, 11, 13 or 16, that is how we found it in their hadith. Some say 9, 11, 13. Okay, I stuck with 11. Let me not go for 15 or whatever. Let me just stuck over there. So right now, among all these 11 women, not sex partner, okay, not right hand possession, no, that one is not included. Among all these 11 women, excuse me, Mohammed. So now, when just one of them have this bacteria vaginosis, therefore you lay with her, you are going to carry that woman bacteria vaginosis now down to all 10 women, because you will always get it through sex transmission. So you are sharing women bacterial vaginosis to one another. So therefore all 11 is going to have it, also including the right hand possession. So this is sex abuse. This is how he abused sex, he abused children, he abused sperm, even semen. Semen, the most holiest of holies in you will be found in this he goat's clothes while he is going to pray at mosque. That now becomes talk of the group of his follower. They are seals, the very same man, the most holy of holy in a man that needs not to be seen by any eyes except the woman he gave it to. But now both men and women is seen span in the cloth of this old cargo, old serpent that ascended from the bottomless pit to pollute the whole world. Mohammed, you are not praised, okay? All right now. Here I am, Sahih Bukhari, 5080, narrated Jabra also, Ibn Abdullah. When I got married, Allah's messenger said to me, "What type of lady have you married?" I replied, "I have married a matron." He said, "Why don't you have a liking for the virgins and for fondling them?" Jabra answered, Allah's apostle said, Allah's apostle said, "Why don't you marry a young girl like him, like this one, young girl, so that you might play with her and she with you? Why do you not go and marry a small girl? Why do you marry to Muhammad? Now a girl of 20 or 25 years is going to be a very old woman for him. Why 6 years is over there? So this man is really mad. He was mad on earth, okay? All right, now let us see what the author of life, my very husband, have to say about this child molest. It's abuser of child, okay? That is the very fourth letter of this one called Muhammad. All right, Matthew 18, you can take it from 1 way down to chapter verses 10, excuse me. It was talking about children. All right, so I want to read verses 10 for the sake of time. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. So right now, Yahushua said, take heed that you don't offend, you don't hurt, you don't hurt these little ones. Don't do it. It's not because why? Because their angels is always beholding the face of his Father right in the heaven, that anyone that want to hurt child, because this child is little, she can't fight for herself, he can fight for herself, but she have an angel and he have an angel that is watching over her night and day. When you hurt her, when you despises her, like what Muhammad did, he despises this girl, you hurt her, you have a 51-year-old man having sexual thought in your heart. In fact, you blasphemed this very little girl. You condemn her life. You make her life waste and good for nothing. And so you have hurt her. Now, her angel, I'm not talking about the filthy Aisha, okay? I'm not talking about the filthy Aisha family, okay? I'm not talking about the filthy Aisha God, which is Allah. Allah now begin to review a 6 years old child for sex activity unto a 51 years old child. I'm not talking about that filthy group, okay? I'm talking about our own Abba Yehovah. When you try to the children of the book, when you even have that wicked heart, you will be slain right in the bed. You won't even arise to carry out that wickedness, not at all. For you to carry out this wickedness, therefore Aisha and our God, they are also filth before you. In fact, Allah is your God. Therefore, because when you have that wicked thought against the people of the book, therefore you are going to hurt that child. You are going to deny that child of her right. Because a child have a system that she needs to undergo, or that she needs to undergo, before bringing him or her, let me in this very concept, it has to be her, before bringing her into that office. Penis is not made for children. Penis is never ever been made for children. It's made for adults from 14 years old, even though 14 years old, according to the secular world, she is fully developed. She is fully ripe, ready for pregnancy. She has already passed puberty. But since he has even yet started, 6 years haven't yet started. Oh, Robo Shanda. Allah now begin to review a 6 years old child unto a old cargo, 51 years old. That said, this child, what I'm going to do to you tonight. No, that is wickedness. It's unspeakable. All right, now let us hear from the very mouth of the author of life the judgment of whosoever that hurt children. Whosoever, 6 years old, she's a baby. You bring out your own penis and get erection in the presence of a child. Use a towel. I'm not fooled by what your Quran said that 9 years it begin to penetrate. I'm not fooled. I can't go by that. I go by the 6. I go by the age 6. That day you also put on your wedding apparel with 6 years old. So you make big fool of yourself. That's in Matthew 18 verses 6. But whosoever shall offend one of these little ones, because you offend this girl, the very first day you penetrate her, it makes an eternal of, in fact, you hurt her. Because she is not meant for that. Penis is not meant for children. Whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, because Aisha did not believe in Yahushua, therefore, that is why you can't even try to the people of the book. No, it's not possible. It were better for him that a millstone were hung about his neck, and that he were drowned in the deep of the sea. Yes, that is, you know what that is? Because why are we doing this? In Sharia law, this is going to come up again. It's going to pump up again. It's going to pump up again. Allah is going to pump it up powerfully. Is their right? You see it already, it's in their book. And Muhammad is their role model. Is a perfect conduct for them, not for me, okay? So in Sharia law, all this practice is coming back again. It's coming back in the global scale. That's why we are doing all these things in order for you to know how to escape Sharia law. The only way for you to escape Sharia law is going to be when you build your ark, you return back to the royal law. Okay? That's the only way out. Or other option, not to take mark of the beast, your head being chopped off, or be stoned to death, or set ablaze. Okay, this is the punishment of anyone that is going to rebel against Allah. Okay, this is the punishment. So either you get ready to be beheaded in order for you not to take mark of the beast, or you build your ark. Therefore, you cut up with Yahushua. When you miss these two, this is what you are going to be fixing. All right. So right now, Yahushua said, this is going to be the judgment upon anyone that dare hurt a child. Anyone that dare. It means to be hanged around your neck and you be cast into the sea. Why? So that when anyone that does that, this is his judgment. It's a blasphemy. It's unforgivable. When a heavy load is being tied on your neck, you be cast into the sea. Can you save yourself? Will you be able to save yourself? What is going to bring you out from the mighty sea? Nothing. Absolute. You will get drowned. You go down to the pit of destruction. That is what it means. No salvation for anyone that does that. No salvation for anyone that does for pedophilia. No salvation for the pedophiles. No salvation. How can a grown-up man, having sexual thoughts, sexual desire towards little children? 6 years old, you not also encourage others. Maybe that man could marry a woman of 30 years old. To Muhammad, it is old cargo. So Muhammad now begin to encourage his follower to also be doing this. We see it already in their fatwa that they are marrying a baby of 1 year old. We see from the imam when he releases his fatwa, he now issued that a man can have sexual pleasure or sex pleasure from even a baby of 1 year. From even a baby. What are you doing to children? Muhammad is children persecutor. Muhammad Islam is persecuting little children. They are persecuting little children. Not to come up to the level of a woman. So, this is what they are going to be encountering if you dare take mark of the beast. It's better you die. If you are unable to build your ark, it's better you die than to take this mark of the beast. I'm going to put some picture. It's so graphic. But and then I'm going to show you something. Alright now. This is woman vagina. Abuser of women. You see the teaching Muhammad brought about perpetual virgin. So let me read some part for you here. Sunnah Ibn Majah, book 39. I read now. Uh, Abu Umar narrated, the apostle of Allah said, everyone that Allah admits into paradise will be married to 72 virgins. Okay, to 72 virgins. Okay. Um, Let me read it. That one, not after that nonsense. Um, and here we have an ever eternal, excuse me, and here we have an ever erect penis. So I heard them using it to preach that their penis iron is not going to bend. It will never be get weak. It is iron, eternal. It say ever erect. That is going to stand upright forever penis. Okay, only to have sex in Allah paradise, and that Allah paradise don't exist in heaven. It's here on earth. Okay, it is in the Sharia law when you convert. So they're going to be having 72 women, not virgin. This is how they're going to. This you see, this is when they open it, and this one is being healed. You see little thing inside there. That is the leftover vagina. See now in their paradise. Here is it again. You see, when it was not yet, because they are not going to allow your vagina to be white this way. No, this is the perpetual. You see, this very small hole. It's even smaller than the anus now. Yes, this is what you are going to be found. You see in Sharia law. So a man in paradise, they are going to be having 100. One man is going to be having 100 men strength, only to bang. So here is the perpetual virgin. Okay, appetizing virgins. A vagina, excuse me, appetizing vagina. Each time we sleep with a houri, we find her virgin again, perpetual virgin. This is how they did it. Allah gave them with the wisdom already. They are sewing their white vagina. This is vagina you are seeing over there. Okay now. Besides, the penis of the elected never soften. The erection is eternal. It's gonna stand as an iron. Okay? It said each time we go, as we come out, their body become virgin again. You see nonsense? Alright, now be careful, Sharia law, you're gonna find all this over there. Alright, family, I stop with this in part 1. I continue now with part 2 with the 4 alphabet, and we also have 2 points. Make sure you follow up. It is of a greater work or greater worth for you, in order for you to know what is at hand. All this you're going to find in Sharia law. 100% mark this video.
Sante. Yeah, yeah. Darkness still have one more power. Yeah, the power of darkness still have one more power to go. Oh, yeah. So, depending on him, it works it. Trusting on him alone. Yeah, he would. Yeah. Of a sure word. Some will go through Sharia law. Definitely. Some is gonna go through Sharia law. Yeah. Some have to go through, Sharia law. Oh, my brother. Oh, my sister. My family. My friend, yeah, mama, you. Depending on him, yeah. Oh, he would, yeah. Mama, yeah. Lord, nasunte yo. Mama, sekebo. To Toda, yeah, he's gonna die. Babylon, to Toda, yeah, he's gonna die. Umarabasu, to Toda, he's going away, but be faithful to die. But be faithful, until day, Mama, you. Not giving to Muhammad, not giving to Mahdi, and not giving to Allah the Sharia law. Depending on Yahweh, it will be, and the congregation is mine now. Unto the angel of the congregation is mine. This come for you and this go for you. I know the works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of Sharia law, mama, for the said they are the first citizen, mama, yantu, in Araba yantarabu, but be thou faithful unto death. Will give you the crown of life. You're gonna be among the first resurrection. You're gonna be, among the first resurrection. Depending on him, my family.